came around to say hello. One, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
No, but as Rajnikant said, this is beyond science. But good evening, Navika. And good evening to my fellow panelists. I'm sorry, the veteran panelist Sanjay is off mark out here. But before I come back to the numbers, and that's very important, and couple of points that I need to
Give
make.
it to me with an example of a number. Let's argue on numbers today, scientist.
Sanjay, please.
Your numbers. Take an example of a smaller state and a bigger state.
You passed out of the same college as me. You are no scientist. थोड़ा सा तो सच बोल लो यार.
हम भी PhD
मुझे इतना मैथ नहीं आता तो तुमको कहाँ से आता है?
कोई बात नहीं. जरा आइए. Let's talk numbers, Anand, today. No rhetoric, huh? No rhetoric.
Okay. Anand.
Yeah. So I don't know who the anchor is here, the veteran spokesperson or is it you, Navika? Because you asked me a question, let me answer that.
Yes.
Now, number one, first of all, let me congratulate Anmolji because breaking news that I'm hearing is Kejriwal has decided to go back to jail, refusing the bail given to him by the Chief Justices and of the Supreme Court judges because they had also attended the Akhil Bharatiya Abhivakta Parishad that Kejriwal says a judge has attended, therefore she would be biased. So it's very good that Anmolji Kejriwal is going back to jail because he's applying the same yardstick as to the judges who attended the RSS affiliated.
We have that debate coming up, Anand Ranganathan. Let's stick to delimitation.
Seem to be rapid.
Yes.
Ranganathan.
So logic tells you the following. If you have 10 seats in Tamil Nadu and 10 seats in Uttar Pradesh, and you increase them proportionately, the effect is going to be identical. Now, that is what logic tells you. What illogic tells you is that you will have parochialism going about like the honestly scary threats that the Chief Minister Thiru Stalin has been making parochial threats as to look at what Tamil Nadu is losing out, look at what the Telangana Chief Minister just now is saying. They are talking about for every rupee that Bihar gives, it gets 7 rupees. For every rupee that Tamil Nadu gives, and I'm giving you numbers, we get 30 paisa without disclosing that every rupee that BJP ruled Delhi gives, it gets 0.5 paisa. So they don't talk about a North Indian state. They want to foment this problem because they know they are on the losing tack as far as logic and rationale is concerned. But where I do agree with some of the people is the fact that when the government decided the delimitation will happen after census, and now it has decided fair enough. You can say that, yes, we want the 33% reservation to be held in 2029 instead of 2034. That would have happened after the census was conducted. But then I want to ask, when you are saying that we have increased the number of seats so that men are not affected, 540 seats are still without reservation, why don't you apply the same yardsticks across wherever reservation is applied? Why only you want in the parliament not to suffer because of reservation? And finally, one point, Sanjay, please let me finish. Your point about delimitation is rendered absolutely redundant because delimitation is a constitutional sanctioned exercise that says that same number of electorate voters will be approximately average per constituency. Are you going to tell me that there are going to be 3 times as many members in Uttar Pradesh after delimitation as before delimitation? I challenge you to prove it.
Well,